Um, yeah, first just giving God the glory for number 26 today and for this team. What a special, special group of young ladies. Incredible toughness today, y'all. It wasn't our best day. We certainly had our struggles today for 3 quarters, but fourth quarter was really special, 21-9, and it makes no sense. You can score 19 points the first half and 46 in the second. Somebody can figure that out for me. I'm all ears. But I kept telling them, you know, we haven't with the between the third and the fourth quarter. I told them, like, guys, we haven't played very good. We haven't played our best yet, and we're down 4 or 5. I don't know what it was, and I said, let's just stay after it. But you're good shooters. Like, toughen up a little bit and make a shot, because I thought we were getting some pretty good looks, and boy, they did. They stepped up. Had some different lineups, had some kids play a lot of minutes today that usually don't play, and but I just thought our kids were so tough, and they know how important that is to me. I thought they played really hard defensively all game long, and that's really what kept us in it. I mean, we go back at halftime, and coaches are standing out in the hallway, and we're talking about some things defensively. I'm like, guys, we gave up 25 or 26 points. Like, that ain't our problem. And so just I loved how we really, once we made 1 or 2 shots, it just seemed like everybody kind of relaxed, and we ran some really good stuff. Like, Rory makes a big jumper off of Quick. She hasn't played that position one time in her career, but she was the 2 guard, and I'm sure she was pretty fired up about it. And she came off nice and clean, got a great look. We had Booker on a post-up once, and she smoked the layup, but that was all right because we came back to it, and we got Rory off the double, and those are all execution plays. Like, I thought we executed some really good stuff. Book made some big shots down the stretch. She goes to the free throw line, makes everything she looks at 10 out of 10, and again, it's just this group just kind of refuses to let things phase them. As bad as we played for 3 quarters, they stayed in the fight. Like, I don't know, there's a bunch of people out here covering the game. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen anything like it. I'm not seeing too many times like it. But I think that's a testament to their character, to who they are, to how much they invest in their craft, in their game. Like, these two they're in the gym all the time. They're not 2 that I ever have to worry about asking them to get there early or stay late. And again, I think the game honors toughness, and I thought our kids were really, really tough today. So, serve an incredible God. He's blessed me with an incredible team, and now we get to finally have a bye. We haven't had one all year, and so they're going to get a couple days off Monday and Tuesday. To just do nothing, veg out. If I find out they're doing anything, I don't want to see them in the gym either. I just want them to be. Like, they need to get away. And we'll come back, and we don't play till the following Monday, so we've got some time. And we can rejuice and recharge a little bit. But Danny, I appreciate you picking us in the paper. Thank you. Yeah. I know. Amazing.
Got last week wrong, so
Yeah.
owed you one. For both Vic and Rory, this is 2 straight weekends against a top 5 team that Bree's played a lot of minutes in the fourth quarter. How much growth have you seen from her this season to where you're trusting her with these minutes? And Rory, what have you seen from her?
They asked me that on the TV interview thing, and I was saying every time you look at the stat sheet with the plus minus, I don't know if y'all have realized, you probably have, but she's always has the highest one lately in these last few games, and I knew everything she works on, it was going to pay off eventually. And I said in that interview that he's not playing his best 5 players on the court. It's the 5 toughest competitors, and those 5 that were out there in that minute, we were pretty tough, as you can hear him say. But I'm just so proud of Bree. Like that made me so happy just to see how well she did today. That truly means a lot for me, because just seeing her just growing like throughout the season this year is just amazing. And she always has a great attitude. She's so coachable. She's such a great teammate, and so she deserved to have that much of a plus minus today and have that much impact on our game.
She had 18 in the plus. We didn't have anybody else in double digits. 7 was the next closest. That was Book and Kyla and Jordan. So 18's a big number, and she's just, again, like Rory said, she works hard. She's a great kid. She's no maintenance. She just comes to work, wants to get better, and has gotten better. And I trust her like I trust Rory. They make decisions, open floor, and they're not afraid to drive it and get in there and get to the free throw line and draw contact. So, Bree's, she's special. Those freshmen all played big minutes today for us. Think about it. Jordan, 21 minutes. Justice played 17, and so we had some people really step up and play big for us today. And again, you have to against a team like LSU. They're so good. I mean, who else in the country has a Morrow, a Johnson, and a Williams? And we did a really good job on them. 6 for 15, 6 for 17, and 7 for 19. Like, our kids played so hard, y'all, defensively. Like, you have no idea how hard that group is to guard. And we had some, we had made a decision to do some different lineup, different matchups, typical, untypical of maybe what you'd think. But I just thought our kids were so locked in and so tough guarding. We weren't very good offensively for a long time, but man, defensively, we really never wavered. And again, the third quarter wasn't our best defensively, but we were finally scoring the ball a little bit, and it kind of put a Band-Aid on some things. So again, it's a great team over there, obviously, and we're really blessed and fortunate that we found a way to win on not our best night.
Yeah, for Vic and Bree. Vic, I know you've gone to the 4-guard lineup, but I haven't seen the Mighty Might lineup with the 2 point guards in there together. What went into that thinking? And Bree, you knocked down a cold-blooded 3 in front of the LSU bench and had a little something to say to them. If you could share with us what that conversation was.
Well, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's your floor.
Well, I'm not proud of myself for what I said, but I told them that they better guard up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it, PG.
Do something with that down there, Madison.
But yeah, that was just like a energy play for me. That lit me up, and I knew that I was gonna get that through the rest of my teammates. So yeah.
I forgot the question. Yeah, we've played it some. Yeah, we have. We've played it, and they're really good. I mean, they obviously, in my mind, are really good, defensively and off the bounce. I've had to get on Bree, actually, because I think they should be better defensively, and she sometimes doesn't bring that juice defensively that I think she has. But offensively, they're hard to guard, and again, both of them see the floor so well, and they're both great in transition. I mean, with this group, sometimes when you're dying on the vine, you just got to turn them loose and let them go. I mean, I learned that a long time ago. Sometimes it ain't all about the control. You better let your players play, and we're blessed to have some really good players that can make some great decisions. And so the 4-guard lineup with her and Rory on the floor is it's something that we've played before. And Madison, she's like, we got the best 2 point guards in the country, and she's right. We got 2 that are really, really good. They see the floor well. They play off of each other. I think, again, we were able to run. I have a lot of confidence in Rory. She started off cold, she had some really good looks. They were good looks. Like, okay, it'll fall. But then when I'm running quick and posting Book and getting her off a double, these kids have been in that moment. Like, I don't want anybody else out there doing it. And again, Rory's job is to know everybody's position on the floor. She knew what to do and how to do it, and she makes a big shot. That one put us up 5 for the first time.
Yeah, I have 2 questions, one for Bree, one for Rory. Bree, earlier this week you told us that you felt like you were made from big-time moments. What was this moment like for you today? And then for Rory, last week you hit 2 big free throws. Today, hit that shot that Vic just talked about. What do you like about late crunch time, having the ball in your hands?
For me personally, I just feel like I feed off of situations like this, and that's where I get my energy from, because I know I got the crowd behind me, fans, my teammates, my family, everybody. So I just kind of take that energy that they give me, and I just, try my best to execute and get that money, like I said. Cole, we get that money, Cole.
Oh, wait, you asked about the. Oh, yes, yes. When the lights come on, I know it's ready to play. I mean, I was like looking at the scoreboard a lot, and I was like, wow, we kind of got down quite a bit. I was like, we got 12. That's when I was like, ooh, wait, that's a little too much. But that's happened before this season, and I always trust my teammates. Like, I had so much confidence just to come back to that game, but when the game's on the line like that, I lean back on my teammates, and my coach, everybody, honestly, the fans, they just have your back, and I know when it's time to let it go and let it fly, I got to do it. So it was fun.
Vic, just curious from your perspective, what went into the decision to start Justice Carlton tonight, and how did you feel she responded?
Yeah, it was just a decision we made. We won't go into why I made it. Just it was a decision that I made, and made it today and shoot around. And again, I thought, for somebody that's not played a lot, she did a good job. Made her free throws, had 6 rebounds. She's going against an All-American and had 2 block shots. So I'm certainly proud of her. And again, that 4 position has been a challenge for us. And we went 1 for 3 and 1 for 6. So we're 2 for 9 today, and we're going up against Aneesah Morrow. So consequently, I had to put my 5 player on Aneesah, because she's so dang good. And we actually put our 4 player over on their 5 player, and we did a good job over there. But I'm proud of Justice. She got an opportunity today. Sometimes just being on time at a shoot around will get you an opportunity, and when you get that opportunity, you got to take advantage of it.
For Book, I want to ask you about shooting 3 for 17. When you go shoot 3 for 17, but you keep that mentality to continue shooting the best shots that you get, the best open shots that you have. What was that mentality when you got to the line and made 10, go 100% basically?
Yeah, you said it. What's my mentality? Keep shooting. I have trust, and I trust in God's plan. This is the reason. It's the reason why I went 3 for 17. I don't know the reason why right now, but I'll find out soon enough. But, you just got to laugh at it. And also, hey, free throws are free. I'm open. Free money. I got him down. We shoot 50 free throws today. We shoot 50 free throws a day after practice or before practice. And, we work on it all the time. I would hope I'll, make 10 free throws today. But it's just mentality of, shoot or shoot. I'm at the free throw line. I'm focused on me and the goal. And if I can put the ball in the hoop, and I did. So that's just mentality right there.
You were revealed as one of the 4 number 1 seeds. Or
When was that?
This week, the top 16.
Okay.
You must have missed. You must have been practicing.
I'm living in a cocoon, brother.
You're in the moment.
No TV.
So how much do you feel like this win plus the win over South Carolina solidifies that number 1 seed, one of the 4? But how badly would you like the number 1 overall seed in an SEC championship?
The second one. That's what these kids need to understand. They put themselves in a position now to go win that. We have 3 games left, 2 on the road. Always hard to play on the road. We have 1 final game at home. But to me, that's what today was about. Whoever won today put themselves in a position. It's February 16th, and we're in a position to win a championship. That's what these kids, in my mind, need to understand. it's not a matter of motivating them, because I have certain players on this team, they're pros. And I'm not talking about professional basketball players. I'm talking about pros. Like, they bring it every day. They prepare, they're focused, they take great notes. You know, we watch film, they've got a notebook in their hand, and they're writing down things. When I tell them things, they're writing them down. It's like class. And so that's what I want this group to understand. And when I go to the locker room, I'm going to tell them, you've put yourself in a position now. I've been in this position before. I've come out on both sides. It is a hard grind, these last three, and two of them are on the road. And we've got to play well. But we're in that position right now. So I'm proud of them for that. But they know we haven't done anything yet. Still 2 weeks in the season left before we go to the tournament, the SEC tournament. So, but you're right. They put themselves in a position for that. Look, if anybody else has done what we've done, the resume, I'm all ears. You know, now we can't stub our toe, you know, down the stretch, but when you think about who this team has played and where we've had to play, I mean, it's crazy. I've never had a team like this that's played as many road games as many top 10 teams and top 20 teams during the course of the season. So, you know, it's a lot to play for, really. I mean, it really is. And again, I tell them all the time, they'll tell you, I tell them every week, you take nothing for granted. You don't think that, well, Coach, we've been here every year. We're always like in this, well, yeah, we think we plan on it, but there's no guarantees. Each year's different. Each team is different. Embrace the moment right now. Embrace this moment in your life and live it. Live it. If this is who we are, then you live it every day. You take care of yourself. You eat right. You eat something with color. You get to bed at nighttime. You hydrate. You live in the training room. I mean, you've worked hard all your life to get to this moment. Live it. Don't sell yourself short. So I tell them all the time, you know, they're kids.
And the one seed, you think is a possibility now?
I mean, I don't think we can go stub our toe, you know. I think we got to take care of business, you know. But I think if we take care of business, I can't imagine. But I mean, that's a long way away. You're killing me.
Coach, 1,000 career points at Texas for Taylor Jones today. What does that say about her dedication to this team and her character as a player?
Well, it speaks to her toughness for sure. Bless the kid's heart. She's had her fair share of injuries, and she's way different this year. Our team will tell you she's tough. You know, she's down there battling every night. You know, she ain't walking around complaining about something hurting. She's tough. And I think she realizes that, again, this is her final year. It's her senior year. She's got a chance to play at the next level. So I think she's really embraced that. I'm really proud of Taylor because she's way different, and she needed to be. If she was going to have a chance, if she was going to impact our team, she had to be way different. So, again, her and Kyla have really provided us with something unique and special for our team.
Vic, you guys, when Madison went 3 of 19 at South Carolina, you lost by double digits. She had a similar game from the field tonight, but you guys still persevered. What's the difference 10 games later?
Again, she went 3 for 6 in the second half and went 10 for 10 at the line. Like, you know, I talked to her in the huddles and told her, hey, that was a good one. That was a good look. I told her the same thing. She got some good looks early. We're good shooters. Now, again, there's a couple of them, and she was like, yeah, Coach, I know that one was kind of hot, you know, hotly contested, you know, and so it's just kids trying. But, you know, the difference, I think, tonight, we didn't give up 39 in the first half. We gave up 26. That kept us in the game. Our defense kept us in the game. And so, you know, once we figured out the offensive piece, I mean, it really, you know, the game gets, let me tell you something, the game's real easy, a whole lot easier when you can make shots, both playing and coaching. So, you know, it just, you know, and again, I don't, like, she knows this, I've told her this 100 times, like, I got all the confidence in the world in this kid. Like, I've seen her for years. Like, there's not anybody else. And Rory, like, I've seen her for years. So when I ran quick tonight, I knew one of these two was going to get the shot. I don't care what they've done. I know what they can do and what they've done in their life, and that's the confidence that I have in them. I don't want anybody else doing it. Like, they need to be the person to make that shot, to do it. So, and there's nobody else in my mind that's more capable. So I have a ton of confidence in them, and that's why they're on the floor, and I'm calling their number.
Just for anybody who wants to answer, how much does having the support that you had tonight and then last week against South Carolina with two sellout crowds in a row, how much does that mean to y'all? And then just what does it say about the growth of women's basketball as a sport?
Oh, what was the attendance? Is it on?
Well,
so I guess
it's not on the box score, but it was 10,542.
Okay, so that number again, we love that. That's 2 games lately, like you said, with South Carolina and this game today. I just, honestly, who wouldn't want to come watch us play? It's so much fun, like, playing, and it looks like we're enjoying it ourselves. I think I look around sometimes, and, the game can get tough, but I still look at my teammates. I look at around, like, we're cracking some smiles still. Like, we're enjoying that. We're enjoying this toughness. Like, we're enjoying the bloodbath, as Coach would say. And that's how we want it in every single way. But we truly do appreciate our fans. Like, that means so much to hear the Texas and the fight. Like, that is something that brings us. And they brought us home. Like, they truly brought us home tonight. So we would love to see that again for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely an advantage. A home court advantage for sure. Just when we went on our runs, just the crowd also into the game, like on their feet. Definitely want to thank them for, like affecting like some of their shots too on their end. Definitely a blessing. But shoot, it's a straight advantage. I love our fans. Our fans are amazing. Just, the bonds we make with them too, like after the games is a blessing. Like they're so genuine, and you can tell that they really support us, that they really like follow us through our career. It's just it's just nice to have them people behind you that that you don't see every day, and that you got people that actually like root for you out here. So that's love.
Yeah, like they said, it means so much to our program, but looking at the bigger picture, I think it means a lot to women's basketball as a whole. Just getting that number of people in the gym and just having a blast, and everybody watching online, like it was just great, and it really just helps women's basketball put us out there even more,
I mean, it's deafening. Y'all been in that building. I mean, have y'all heard it louder in the last 2 weekends? Like, that building is lit. I mean, it is loud. It is lit. I mean, it is loud and deafening. Like, it really is. I mean, y'all been in there since the building's been open. Like, I don't know. I've not heard it any louder than the last couple weekends. Like, it's been lit. I mean, it's just crazy how but our fans are into what our kids are doing, and I'm just telling y'all, this is how you do it. And what happens is they become the people's team. Like, those people sticking around after games, like, these are their girls. Like, it's the people's team. And they come, it's the same. I tell them all the time, you're going to sign the same autographs, take the same pictures for a lot of the same people every game. But who cares? If that's what it takes to get 10,542 in there, we're going to do it. Because those people, there's little old ladies up there that's their girl, that's their daughter. Like, they love these kids, but that's how you do it, y'all. That's how you build a program so that they become. And then, you know what? When the coach gets mad and gets angry, and maybe I get on somebody, then they catch me after the game. Hey, you don't need to get on her like that. Because it becomes their group. I mean, I've never been chastised as much in my life as when I got on Blair one game in the hump one night. I bet I had 100 people come up to me wanting to rip my head off. But it becomes their team. You can see why. Because of how they play the game. And again, the game honors toughness, y'all. This team has proven now to be pretty tough.
This question is for you, Bree. You got standout players like a Rory Harmon, like a Madison Booker, How and playing on this Texas team, how has playing on this team helped grow your game on and off the court?
I'd say the confidence that they have in me, and how we practice and the way they continue to push me every day. And I just kind of feed off of that and just give them the same exact energy. And I know, like, competing in practice is great for us because when we get on the floor against everybody else, it's us versus everybody. And we got each other back no matter what. So just kind of have that kind of mindset going into all the games, and you end up with an outcome like this.
Oh, Coach, this one's for you. So with that pretty low scoring first quarter, tied 10-10 at the end, Taylor Jones, with about 30 seconds left in that quarter, 6 points and 5 rebounds, really leading the team. It looked like she was going to be, with the way the game was going, she was going to be the driving force of y'all tonight, but then she gets into foul trouble. Can you kind of talk about how comfortable you were with keeping her on the bench in those final minutes of the game when y'all gained momentum?
Well, again, it's a gut feeling with her and Kyla, and she had gotten in foul trouble, and I had to put Kyla in. Well, then when Kyla comes in, like, she does a great job. I don't take kids out if they're playing well, and that first quarter, y'all, I'm beating my head in the wall over there, going, we are missing a great opportunity because we were defending so well, but we couldn't score. I mean, to me, we should have separated ourselves early on, but our offense was stagnant. I was telling Rory, I was on her about the pace of our offense, and it was just bad. And but our defense kept us in it. And but those two have just been, as I've said many times, my two-headed monster. And you go with who's hot, really. And one gets in foul trouble, you got to go with the other one. I mean, we have a package to play them both. Just so everybody in the room knows that's asked that question before, huh, Danny? And so, I mean, we do have that package, but again, not quite ready to play that yet. But you just go with the gut. And again, when one's hot, I kind of go with them. I kind of leave them in. And you're right, Taylor. She was kind of she was really our lifeline in that first quarter. But they then started taking that away and making some things tough on us down there, and there wasn't a whole lot of room to operate. So it was physical for sure.
Yeah, that's a question for Madison. Coach had talked about the resume that you guys have built, all these wins over top 10 teams. I want to ask you about the last 7 days in particular. You guys have beaten 3 top 10 teams, obviously LSU and South Carolina here, then the big blowout at Kentucky. What have you learned about this team over the last 7 days whenever you guys face elite competition like that maybe you didn't know or weren't quite sure of before you went into this week?
That's a good question, actually. What did I learn about my team from these past games? I would just go back to that South Carolina game in Columbia. I think after that, as a team, I've learned that we have toughness, actually. Sometimes we might get out tough sometimes. Like first quarters, just, some quarters, some days we might get out tough. But I've learned that this team can bounce back from anything. And, just after that loss, just the stretch of games we've been on of just, kind of like capitalizing on details that coach has told us time and time again. Toughness, team defense, just playing as one and not just, just for yourself. I've learned that we can actually be a great team. And today I look like, I go 3 for 17. Rory hits shots. Bree come in, hit a huge corner 3. Jordan Lee, she's stepping it up. Kyla, Taylor. I mean, I look down this whole roster. We have the pieces. We have the pieces to be great. It's just we have to play as one. We can't play, by ourselves. And I think today showed also the world that it's not just, one person or 2 people. It's a whole team. And I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of our freshmen. Our freshmen, they bring us a lot of energy. As you don't know, Bree and Jordan, they are our energy people, and they're freshmen. Yeah, get the money, but that's the team we have. Our freshmen are being leaders. You don't see that anywhere else in this world. And Today we were down by 12. We came back against a great team, a great talented team, and we beat them. Like that. That's just to show you, like we can come back from anything as long as we play as one.
Tyler DeLuca, no cap space. Rory, this one's for you. You just heard Madison talking about the comebacks. Vic, you mentioned in the beginning the uniqueness of the toughness of this team, and Rory, you said the word trust. I'm just interested, in comparison to past years and things like that. Is there any type of unique element to this team, whether it be immediately on the court during the game or in the preparation towards it, where you guys are able to last in games against good teams, against LSU, when it isn't working on the offensive end? Is there a unique element or anything like that with this team in particular?
Yeah, sometimes like we're gonna be heavily prepared every game. Like I've said this quite a few times. Like our coaches are gonna do like the best they can. Like, but sometimes we don't like show up like at the beginning. Like kind of this game, like we're taking great shots, but they're not falling. But just having that trust factor, like just because you miss one shot, he's not gonna turn his back and be like, all right, well I'm not running nothing for you anymore. Like, I think that's just the huge word right there. And then like with the fourth quarter, like us having to guard these great guards and Aneesah, Morrow, like we know the shot's going to them, right? And then you have like everyone like playing like that tough defense, like you know that it's coming. So I think trust is the word to use right now. Like defensively, offensively, like who's bringing that energy? Like Bree, like when she comes in, she's gonna do something right. So, so I think that is kind of the name of the game right now, especially for me. Like we go down 12. It's not nobody's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like nobody's doing that. Like it's because we have a level of trust in each other, confidence, and trust. So.
Bree, I guess I'll ask you to speak a little bit for Jordan and Justice, but when the three of you got to campus this summer, did you expect to be contributing right away on this veteran team, or did you guys all expect to be kind of chilling this first year? What were your expectations coming in as freshmen?
Honestly, to stay ready no matter what. Like, I'm not coming in here to just, I'm just going to go along with everything. No, like, I'm coming here to work, compete. And I think the rest of the freshmen had the same mindset. We came here to help contribute to everybody because at the end of the day, we want to win a national championship. So, and you got to have national championship mindset. And you can't do that if you just come in being passive, So I think that was the mindset when we came in, working hard in the summer, getting buff, But yeah, I think that was our mindset going into it, for sure. Like, contribute, like, do whatever you can to help our team win.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Rory, having spent most of last season on the bench, what has it been like to have such a successful run so far, and how has it been seeing Vic be so passionate about this team? Because, he gave a post-game speech.
Well, obviously that wasn't fun, being on the bench. I enjoyed it because we had such a great run last season, but, you'd rather be playing and not going through the rehab stuff. But this year I'm just grateful. The word is have so much gratitude just to be on the court with my teammates again, just to play basketball again. That feeling is not like anything in the world. Like, it feels absolutely terrible to not be able to help your team when you need them. But yeah, just to see like coach just having that much passion, like you can tell after the game when he's speaking to his to the fans, and just talking to us about being tough. Like, I think when he like does that, we play so hard. Like, we play so hard because we want to play hard for him. We want to play hard for our fans. We want to play hard for our families who, they show up. They just care so much about us, and it just means a lot. Like, when you see someone like that, like fighting for you, like fighting the refs, whoever it is, fighting somebody, it truly like it makes you want to play so much harder. So we love that energy.
Beautiful.
Write that down.
Beautiful.
Just again, want to thank you all for your coverage. Appreciate everybody being here. And, for us, a lot of respect and admiration for that team that we played to LSU and Coach Mulkey. My kids, they earned it today. and it wasn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. Winning's really hard, y'all, and beating teams like this group has done in the last four games, any of them in our league are hard, I'm telling you. But they have really answered the bell, and I'm really proud of them. But thank you again for your coverage. Appreciate everybody being here. Praise the Lord and hook 'em horns. Clock it.
Yeah.
It's so lit in here.
Jeremy. Mike, thank you.